Hi guys, oh are you wonky? Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? It is time for another update on my Pan and Every Eyeshadows project. I've been doing this for ages. I think this is maybe update number 17 maybe. Check the thumbnail, I'll know there. But yeah, I've been doing this for quite a long time, and just basically I'm working on 5 eyeshadow palettes at any given time, trying to hit pan, just like one pan in each of the palettes. As soon as I've hit pan in it, I can then roll that out and we can replace it with a new palette that I haven't got a pan in yet. I use Wheel of Names to randomly generate the palette, but once I've got that palette, I can just work on it as a whole if I want to, but just, yeah, I can select which shade I'm going to hit pan in, and often it's quite a surprise. I just kind of try and use them organically, and rather than just sort of focus on a single shade, I try and sort of get a general feel for the palette. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and this month has been a really good month, although it is technically, I think it's 2 months since my last update. I have got 1, 2, 3, I think I've got 4 new pans, which is absolutely brilliant, and that is in 3 palettes. So what we'll do is we'll have a little look at everything that I've been working on the pans that I've hit. We'll select some new palettes to work on as well. I also just work on one face palette each sort of selection, which I can just pick out myself and just choose. I wonder if I should maybe pop them into the wheel as well. I might start doing that because I think I'm like leaning towards certain ones. So yeah, we'll pop them into a roulette for next time, but I'll just randomly select one today. I can't actually remember if I chose one last time or not. But I've got a couple of face palettes here, so maybe one of them was in my video. I couldn't see that I'd picked it in my video. I had a quick skip through, and then I don't know, I do sort of ramble a lot, which is interesting. So the palettes I've been working on since the last update are, we have got, well, I pulled this beauty out, didn't I? The Too Faced Then and Now palette, which I decided was going to be a project pan. So we'll chat about that a bit more in a moment. We also had the Forgive Me Susie, which had rolled over from the time before. And got the KAB Cosmetics Day and Night palette. I think that was maybe a rollover. We've got the Profusion Peaceful Peony palette, and also the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible Deluxe Edition. So I think what we'll do first of all, shall we talk about the ones that I haven't hit pan in first? Yes, let's do that. I think I normally share the pans with you first of all, but let's just switch it up. So this is the Peaceful Peony 5 shade palette by Profusion. It came in last time. It's actually a really pretty little palette. It's sort of like dusky pinks and browns, quite cool toned actually. So I have been working on it gradually, bit by bit. And actually my favourite shade in this, unusual for me, is this one, which is a matte shade. And it is a really nice sort of mauvey shade. It's called Lush. I'll just show you here. That's it there. And it is quite nice actually as a transition shade. I quite like it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I have used this a little bit on my lid, but I find it just a little bit too light. So maybe this is something I need to use maybe as an inner corner. But it's quite glittery, can you see? Quite sparkly. It is pretty. Maybe the wrong time of year for that one. And then I have also used Splendid quite a bit in the outer corner just to deepen that up. They're really nice and smooth shades actually. So there's that sort of slightly deeper one there. So I mean, they're actually quite nice, but I do like this matte. So I am gonna keep this in and roll this over and continue working on it. It'd be nice to know just how deep those are, but obviously I'm using a fluffy brush, but I've definitely marked the surface. I feel like I'm making slow progress on it. So yeah, I'll be, I think this will be nice to sort of transition into the autumn with. I think it'd be really nice to use. So yeah, we'll sort of hang on to that for another month and see how we get on with it. So yeah, that's Peaceful Peony. I'm just going to get some micellar water and get some little cotton rounds just in case I need to clean my hand off. The other one that I am rolling over, I'm rolling it over, but I'm rolling it out, is the Too Faced Then and Now. So I rolled this in last time and I was so excited about it, but I did say to you, shall I do this as a project pan, as like a pan, sorry, a pan in every palette, like a pan in every palette, yeah, pan in every palette, pan that palette. I can't speak today. And lots of you are like, yes, do that, because then I could just keep it out all year round. I don't want to start using it until I've filmed a separate video for it. And I said that last time and I've just not had chance. So I'm going to make it my priority to film an intro video for this. I'm just going to show you it quickly. It is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to use it. I've been saying this for so long, but guys, and the palette, pan's only little. I can hit pan in them for sure. There's so many shades in there I could use. I really love it. So I want to just film a separate video for it. But then what we'll do, we'll just sort of do, we'll maybe have a little chat about it when I do these videos, but I'll do a proper update every couple of months, I think, for that as a standalone project. So yeah, I've never done a pan that palette. That's the word I was looking for. I've never done like a full palette and tried to pan it before, so I'm looking forward to it. And the reason I want to do this one as a pan that palette is just because it's got so many colours in there that I just think it can, if I'm struggling with my monthly palettes here, I've got something that can help pull a look together. And yeah, I just won't be stuck, and it's just gorgeous. And the pan's that massive, I should be able to do it. So yeah, I'm keeping this out, but I'm rolling it out of this project, if that makes sense. I just can't wait to use that. And that was kindly given to me by Laura Bolam. She's still got a channel. She used to be on quite a while, the family and things, and she's not been on for ages, but a very generous lady. She kindly sent me that quite a few years ago, actually. So thank you, sweetheart. I really want to use it and I love it, so I cannot wait. Right, now let's get on to the ones I've hit pan. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. So I've hit a pan in the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible Deluxe Edition, and I wasn't expecting to hit pan in this shade, but oh, I'm going to sneeze. I've hit pan in this sort of like neutrally coloured one here, and actually I was using it to set my lids with. I'll sort of use it as a base, but you can see I've got quite a bit of use of it. This is a nice shade, as is this one. I've been using this pinky one quite a bit. So let me just show you this pinky one here. I wouldn't normally wear pinks, but it has been really lovely. It's got like a lovely kind of like gold shift. It's such a beautiful colour, so I've really enjoyed that. And this is the one that I've just been using, that hit pan. You can see the lovely little pan poking through, and it's kind of like a bone colour almost. And it's nice. It's just a little bit more of something on your lid. It was nice and smoothing. Oh, but that pinky colour is gorgeous. So yes, I have a pan in there. So bye bye Carly Bible. I wanted this palette so much. I bought it I think I got it on Depop because you could no longer get it. So yeah, it was just, I'm really pleased. I've been able to give it a little bit of love. I've used quite a few shades in there as well, which is really good, because you notice like sometimes you just use one or two shades. So because I think I've reached for quite a lot of the shades, I'm really happy to keep that one in my collection. I am going to start getting quite brutal, I think, now about what I'm keeping and what I'm going to be decluttering, but that one can definitely stay. Next one that I hit pan in was in KAB Cosmetics, the Day and Night palette. And I hit pan in the shade Luna. It's probably no surprise that it's kind of like a metallic-y shimmer shade, nice warm, typical me comfort zone. Again, this is a really nice palette to use. I've used quite a lot of the shades, as you can see, even the pinky purples. I'm doing quite well. All of these were nice. This peachy one here in the Georgia Peach, this is a nice one. Again, just as like a transition-y shade, really lovely. But the one I've hit pan in is Luna, and it's just, look at that, lovely. Such a nice shimmer. The formula actually was really nice, and I did enjoy using this palette a lot. But it's time for it to go. I've hit my goal on it. So yeah, it was another successful one. And then the final palette that I've been working on this last time was the Forgive Me Susie palette, and this was in Naturally Yours. It's a little 5 pan, and guys, I didn't just get 1 pan in this. Look at this. I have hit 2 pans, and I must be really close to hitting a third. This is a great little palette. It's really easy to use. You can get really nice looks on it. So clearly I'm going towards more of like a peachy kind of peachy pinky transition away from like the normal browns, which I used to do. So I use this a lot as a transition shade. And let me just show you there. So again, you can just see it is another sort of like peachy one. There, that's really nice. The formula for this as well was lovely. And then I've also hit it in this shade here, which is more of like it's like an orangey shimmer, a very orange golden shade. But again, a lovely sort of summery, easy to wear, not too heavy. It's just so pretty. And then sometimes I'd feel this was like a little bit light, I'd put this on, think, oh, I need a bit more. And then I'd go into this shade here, which is also really lovely. They're so buttery. So let me show you that one. And this was just a lovely shade as well. Yeah, they're just nice. So yeah, 2 pans. I can't believe that. So yeah, I got 4 pans in 3 palettes. I'm really, really happy with this. So we're going to be rolling those out. Obviously this is going to be going out but staying in, which means the only one we're carrying forward is going to be the Peaceful Peony. Now I'm not quite sure. I've got 2 face palettes. I think I had one in Shop My Stash, I think, and one in, I think maybe I brought one in last time. So I think I brought this sleek one in, which is a highlighting palette in copper plate. Oh, very reflective. So those are them there. And to be honest, it's not bad. I do think I need to really think about which highlighting palettes I want to keep. And I think probably very soon in the next month or 2, I'm going to have another makeup declutter. I want to sort of get rid of quite a bit of it before I move. I don't want to take out all this with me because there's some things in here that I'm not loving. But yeah, this was nice. It's got a nice range of shades and they were really nice. Let's have a look. This one here is pretty nice. They are a little bit gritty, but look, you have really good payoff. And often I'll swirl the brush like just round them all, and that gives a really nice effect. But they are nice and they're not too glittery, but they are very shimmery and like wet looking on the skin. So I mean, they are old as well, but the formula's kind of standing the test of time. But yeah, so there we go. We'll roll that one out, but yeah, we'll keep it in my collection. So time to pick 4 new palettes. I have got my wheel of names here. I only spin the wheel for palettes which have got no pans in at all, that I haven't hit pan in. All the ones I've hit pan in are in a separate wheel, ready for when we've depleted this wheel, and then we can sort of then work around maybe on I think what I'll do once all of my palettes have got a pan in, I think then I'll do a roulette style, like no pan left behind, and then I can sort of start working through them that way as well. But for now, let's just bring this here. Hopefully we're going to get something good. I have removed the palettes that I've hit pan in today, so they're not in here. And we've got 40 palettes that we can be working on that haven't got any pan in. So let's go. First one is, well, that's spinning quite well for me. Come on. We've got, oh my gosh, this wants to turn. Let's just get it. So it's the Steve Laurent Celebration Birthday. It is the pink palette. I cannot believe that we have got this again. I've got 2 Steve Laurents. Yeah. Oh, this has got a pan in it. I've not removed it. Hallelujah. So we can't work on that. I'll need to take that one out. I'll leave that up there. In fact, I'll leave it there, and I'll need to take it out and transfer it onto the other one. How have I not done that? I'll remove that. And then I'm gonna, yeah, I've removed it. So I've only got 39 on the list, so I can't draw it again. Wow, how did that happen? Yeah, you can see here I've got the pan in every eyeshadow palette, no pans hit. Clearly I was having a slack day. Right, let's spin. So we still need to have 4 palettes. Da -da 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 -da. L'Oreal Artistry palette, Royal. So I got these in Discovered Beauty, and we got 2 palettes together in a little bundle. So here's Royal. We'll have a little look at that in a minute. Let's just spin them all. So close. So we need 3 more. Talk amongst yourselves. Ba-da-da. Estate, Mystic Forest. I think we had this fairly recently, but let's bring it back. It hasn't got a pan in, so it'll make me decide if I'm gonna keep it or not. I'm pretty sure we've only just had that a couple of months ago. 2 more. Okay, let's go. It's not a bad thing, I suppose. If I pull it out again fairly recently and if I still don't use it, then out it will go. I'm going to be tough. Revolution Tammy Tropical Paradise. I think I decluttered that. I've clearly not removed it from there. I'm sure I have decluttered that palette. Yes, I have. So we can remove that from the list. Gosh, I'm really sorry. Normally I'm pretty good at keeping this updated, but I did think I had 1 extra palette in here and I didn't know where it had come from, and it'll be that one. So let's remove that from the list, and we've still got 2 more to choose. Wow, this is going on. Oh well, it's fun. It's passing a bit of time. I hope you're all keeping well. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments box. And let me know if you've tried any of these palettes and what your thoughts are. Laura Geller, Iconic New York Collection. This is only a little tiny trio, I am sure. New York Collection, this is it. Oh good, there's not a, I thought please don't let there be a pan in it, but there wasn't. So 1 more and then we'll have a little look at them. This wheel's getting smaller and smaller. I had like loads in here at one point. I've actually got a really good pan percentage on everything. I will update my lists and everything in my little book, and next update I'll give you my pan percentages. So, oh that's Royal. We've already got that one. 1 more spin. I'm so sorry. It's a bit cloudy today. I'm now talking about the weather. How British. What have we got? Elf Nude Rose Gold. I think that's fairly new for me. Elf. Where are you, little elf? Let's find it. Bella Pierre. I wish I knew what it looked like. I don't think it's a very big palette, is it? I'm pretty sure it is. Is this it? Yes. Ooh, not sure about that one. Right then, let's do that, and then let's choose a face palette. I already know actually what I'm going to choose because this is tucked in another drawer. Let's get this out. I just had a thought then, and I keep forgetting to look at it because all my face palettes are in another drawer, and this is sat on its own. And this is a blush palette. Look at this big devil. So it's by Lorac, and it's got 10 blushes. So we'll give these a little go. I'll show you these first. So loads in there to have a play with. I mean, does anybody need that many blushes? So I want to just know what this formula's like, if I like it or not. If I like it, that's great. If I'm not that bothered, I'll probably pass it on to my niece, who's like 12. So there we go. Okay. Right, so that's what we're going to be using this time. Let's have a look at the palettes I'm going to be working on. So we have got the Mystic Forest by Estate. These pans are massive, guys, and I'm really sure I've had this very recently, and I don't think I was a massive fan. So I'm going to give it another go. I have a feeling this may be getting decluttered, unless it's stunning. Let's have a little look here. So see what this fairy dust shade's like. But I think it's a glitter, or is it just a... So it's quite a Let's have a look. It's like a dirty shimmer, do you know what I mean? It's got a very dark base on it. I'm not sure I'm gonna like that one. And normally if I don't like the shimmers, then I'm scuppered. The other one, I do like greens now and again. Let's have a look at this Mystic Forest. That feels really, really buttery. It's like a peacock green, isn't it, actually? That looks quite nice. But again, quite grungy. We'll see. And are there any mattes in here that I could fall in love with? Maybe this, maybe that. I mean, there's just not a lot. I'm not drawn to this at all, actually. I'm going to give it benefit of the doubt. We'll give it a go and see. Let's actually, I've been going for more like peachy shades. Let's have a look at this one, because I might be able to use this as a transition, although it's very more orange than peach. It feels nice, actually. That feels really smooth. So that's a possibility. We'll give it a go and see. Never say never. So that's the first palette. Then got this L'ORETTE one in the shade Royal. So this is it here. And let's have a look inside. Oh, now this is not what I was expecting. I like the look of this. I think this could be a bit of me. I really, really like this. I'm drawn to this colour straight away. I mean, to be fair, I have been leaning more towards this kind of shade recently with like the ones I've been like rolling in, and that's going to work really nicely alongside this. So I'm just getting the little peony one out. Those two are going to work together really well. Actually, they're quite similar looking, aren't they? A lot of the shades. So maybe it's one of those like, which of these do I prefer? But like that, they will work really well together. So that's actually good. Kind of like a little companion palette. It's got a nice mirror on it. They look lovely. So there's 3 shimmers. Oh, that's this one's a shimmer as well. So let's try this one. It's very, that's like the lightest. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is pretty. We're going to try this matte. That feels really creamy. Guys, I think this is going to be a winner. Do you know, they're really subtle. I like this. Let's look at this middle shade here. Is my finger clean? Yeah. Let's look at this one. Oh, do you know? That is, oh, that's nice. It's like that taupey mushroom. I love it. Do you know, I'm not going to swatch the rest. I absolutely love this. Oh, I'm so happy. I've just stuck the plastic in the pan and made a little dent. But that is beautiful. This is a really good colour story for me. Those make me really happy because look how subtle they are. They're really pretty. I'm so happy. Fantastic. Wow, that surprise really surprised me. When I unboxed it and I looked at it, I was just like, oh yeah, that is beautiful. I'm really delighted. In fact, all of these are going to work so well together. We've got the Laura Gal. I'm having massive storage issues on my phone at the minute. It's driving me mad. I'm waiting to get the iPhone 16 when it finally comes out and get mega storage. But I was going to get the 15, but the 16 rumours are that the camera and everything's going to be like way better. So I'm just going to hang on. So yeah, as I was saying, I've got the Laura Geller Iconic New York Collection Brewery Downtown Cool eyeshadows. This is just a little trio. But guys, look. This is also going to go in. This is actually a really nice shade. So I'll probably use this more than any of them. It's like a purple and it is beautiful. It's called Charmed Violet. Look at this. And again, that's going to go really nicely with the palettes I've got. This one's a bit of this Mystic Forest, I think is probably going to be going. Everything else is working beautifully. I already know I'm probably going to hardly reach for that, but we'll give it fair go. And then the final one we've got is the little e.l.f. palette, which was the Berry Bad. Was it Berry Bad that I picked? I can't remember. Was it Berry Bad? Was it that? Oh, I haven't got a record of it now. Oh, hang on, results. Let's have a look. Oh no, I've got the wrong one. It's e.l.f. Nude Rose Gold. I've got the wrong palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I noticed that before you all started shouting at me. So, ELF, let me just try and find it. Oh my word, what is going on? I thought it was this. Have I even got it? Where is it? If I can't find it, then we'll just have to use this one. Let's have a little look. Oh, this is I know which one this is. Where is it? Have I decluttered that one? I know exactly which one it is. Oh no, is this it? Here it is. I've got it. This reminds me a bit of like the Naked palettes, I think. So, here we go. This is the one. Phew, thank goodness I remembered. It's the Nude Rose Gold. I'm not mad at this one either. This is right up my alley. I'm so happy with my selection this month. Ta-da! I can totally make use of that. So we've seen this colour story a million times in so many palettes. They're all kind of like duping each other, but we can definitely give it a go. We'll see what the formula's like. Loving this one in the middle. Yes, yes, yes. It feels nice. And ELF typically is a nice brand. So I'm going to go before my phone cuts out again. But let me just show you briefly again what we're going to be working on for the next month and a bit. So we've got the Lorac face palette, blusher for every occasion. We've got like for me, this is the dud in the pack, the Mystic Forest from Estate. I'm like that on the fence about the Estate shadows. I'm not a massive fan. We've got the carried over, the Profusion Peaceful Peony, really lovely. So excited for this one. The Artistry palette in Royal from L'Oreal. We've got the ELF Nude Rose Gold, looks lovely. And then finally we've got the little tiny trio from Laura Geller, and there we are. So those are all of my shadows. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my update. Do come back next month, see how I've got on. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. I'm really, really happy. Thank you as always for watching. Let me know if you've used any of these and what your thoughts are on them. But for now, take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye for now.